We're going to do a video installation of this Locksworth fireproof fire safe mounting on a wall in the basement. And what we're supposed to do first, as you can see, the safe came with a pack of screws and anchors. So we're going to pull these protective covers off, and then we're going to use that to drill into a cement wall. This is the location we'll be putting it in, and this is a unfinished basement. And we're going to take this support beam. It's a non-load bearing beam. We're going to cut it, put a brace here using steel angle iron right here, and we're going to use that to delay any kind of and isolate some of the heat that may be around the firebox. So stay tuned. Additionally, we're going to be caulking around the perimeter of the fire safe on this wall to reduce heat getting through the holes of the fire safe. So this is a caulking that's fire resistant. Once you remove the protective covers, and we have to go ahead and drill through this. You saw some type of like drywall or some kind of fireproof material pop out of there too. So now if we look inside, yeah, we can see the holes are through the unit. Because this thing weighs like 45 pounds, we're going to create a brace on here, lay it up there, mark the wall, mark the spots, and then drill the holes with a masonry bit. We went ahead and removed the whole 2x4 and just use this open area. And we're going to put a steel brace to support the lower half of the fire safe. When I put the cleat in, the support cleat or 2x4, I put a small recess so we can put the angle iron in here for support. And now we can see we've got both side supports in. And then we're going to cut this angle steel to span those side supports and screw it in. Okay, we finished putting the bracket on, and I have an angle coming out this way, so maybe it gives a little more support and leverage on the firebox or fire safe. And put in the lag bolts, and we're going to mount and spot the mounting holes with a Sharpie, and then get some carbide drill bits and drill in. Okay, we have the firebox resting on the steel brace and the door resting on this support. So now I can go ahead and mark the holes, or actually probably take the carbide drill bits and start drilling through those pilot holes. Alright, I've got a cordless hammer drill and the mason carbide bit in there. We're going to go ahead and start drilling, and till we get these pilot holes started. Okay, we have the pilot holes for the concrete anchors right here and here. I'm going to go ahead and now drill out for the correct size anchors. Alright, we used a 3/8 carbide bit and drilled the pilot holes with larger holes. And we'll put the anchors in. It's funny, they ship with plastic anchors, but I guess lead anchors would melt too. So, and this requires less of a clearance hole. So anyways, we've got the anchor inserts in, and we're going to go ahead and lift the fire safe back up and screw it in. We're going to use it just to dry fit to make sure the holes did align up to the bolts. And okay, we put the fire safe up here. We checked the dry fit. Looks like I messed up when I was pre-pilot drilling, I drilled into the carpet here, so, and the gypsum insulation. Anyways, so now we're going to remove it and add the fire caulk. Okay, we have our fire retardant caulk right here, fire block, and because we drilled holes into the fire safe, we're going to use this to help insulate the heat from getting into where the nuts and bolts were. And so we're going to do a nice bead all the way around here. Also, I put the sides of the while I was dry mounting it, I put a pencil line up the sides to show you how far the firebox would go to. So we'll go ahead and finish caulking this whole area. Okay, finished putting the fire retardant caulk and isolating the holes so no fire can get to the screws and bolts. And we'll go ahead and permanently mount now the fire safe. Okay, it's all done. We've got it bolted, and you can see now there's a small gap in here under the support piece. But if the bolts ever do relax, the support piece will still be there. So, and then this whole area will get drywalled and finished. So, and there we have it. Another thing to consider, this firebox is only rated for 20 minutes at 1400 degrees on the exterior flame, 1400 degree exterior flame. So after 20 minutes, you still may incinerate your paper documents. So I recommend also using a fire envelope for really important documents, because you can put this in and get a second layer of protection for something that's really valuable. So and this is also rated at 1000 degrees for like 15 minutes, so you have kind of a double protection. Anyways, hope you liked the video, and I posted this because I didn't see anybody else posting one of how to mount a fire safe. So thanks, and we're done.